Hello dear friends, Cassius Khan here, and I'm speaking to you from my home Saraswati Bhavan in New Westminster, BC, Canada. And I'm making this video because I want to talk to you about the instruments made by Ustad Qasim Khan Niyazi and Sons. I've had a very long affiliation with Ustad Qasim Khan Niyazi personally since 2007, and my Chachaji, my Guru, Rukhsar Ali Sahab, has been playing their tablas since the 1970s. So I have always been around the instruments made by Ustad Qasim Khan Sahab. Now that his sons have joined him in the work and are taking the tradition forward, the company is now Ustad Qasim Khan Niyazi and Sons. The sons are Mahmood, who is the eldest, then Mujib Bhai, and then Gulam. Gulam is the youngest. And all of them work together in the shop. And now Mahmood Khan Sahab, Mujib Khan Sahab, and Gulam Hasnain Sahab are all doing the work of their father under his supervision. So coming to them as people, in my previous video I had told you how I was being ripped off by instrument makers in India for many years. And not just regular instrument makers, I'm talking about some of the top. I'm not going to say names, I don't want to trash anybody, but I do have to tell you that this has been happening to me for many years. We send money from Canada to India to these makers in the hopes that our tablas are given to us, and most of the time they just take the money and they don't even give you the tablas. Or they send you something which is just a rejected quality, and it really disappoints you. In my case, being a vocalist who plays the tabla and sings, I don't sing while playing the harmonium, I sing while playing the tabla. I need an instrument which can be an extension of my voice, and at the same time I need my voice to be an extension of an instrument. So until I dealt with Qasim Khan Sahab in 2007, after I walked into their shop in Lakshmi Nagar, New Delhi, and they made an instrument for me and gave it to me, from that day on I've been hooked. So I've actively been promoting Qasim Khan Niyazi and Sons for the last many years now. And I only carry their instruments now. I'm exclusive to them. And being endorsed by them is also a great honor for me. So let's talk about their instruments. Here, what I have is a daya tuned to the note of A. Very resonant. I'm just going to bring it out to the front so you can take a look. The shiahi is very well put together. You can see it's very even. The pura itself does not have any blemishes. And the gajra work here is very neatly done. You can see the tasma as well. The tasma is very easy to handle. And the gattas, which are these here, are made of a very nice hard wood, hard shisham wood. On the bottom here, you can see the ring is very evenly applied so that there's no issues with tuning. And it's quite a heavy instrument. It's about probably 6 kilograms in weight. It's very heavy. And my baya is a specialty baya, which is a few hundred years old, that I have been playing, so you all know. Qasim Khan Sahab and Sons, they took my baya and they did hammering on it and also dipped it in a nice nickel finish. It used to be brass before. I have to change the skin of my baya, but it sounds so good right now. You can see this pura was put on by Ustad Qasim Khan Niyazi and Sons in 2014 when I was in Delhi, and it's been working well ever since. Very nice open resonance. Very easy to play. हम लोग कहते हैं कि वो जो है मुलायम होती है. मुलायम meaning that it's very soft, like butter. So when I'm playing it, it's very easy on the fingertips. The fingertips don't hurt when you play this. With some of the instruments, you know, the skin is very hard and you start getting pain in the fingertips, but not on this instrument. Another daya here is this beautiful one. This is a 5 3/4 size, tuned to the note of C, and you can once again see the copacetic work on the siahi, and you can see the gajra weave is very beautifully done. The tasma, nice and thin, very easy to tune, and very nice pegs here as well. And the sound is quite very evenly tuned. And that is another thing. Let me talk to you about tuning. A lot of tablas that I have ordered are not tuned properly by the maker themselves. And you can tell that that's because they weren't thinking, or they just wanted to send something to you. A tabla should be tuned to the sa, sa. Then to the re, re. See how that matches? Sa, re. And that is a good tabla. If the sounds don't match between the Shiahi and the Maidan here, the tabla is not good. So Qasim Khan Sahib also gives an array of different choices of baya. This baya, of course, is a specialty one. They did take a mold. It's called the Cassius Khan ghazal tabla wizard model, which you can get. It's a little bit more expensive. This here is a copper baya that they also give. I ordered this a number of years back as well. You can see the hammering work here. Very nicely done. The pura, it's a nice sounding instrument. The pura is very well made. The shiahi is very nicely done. The gajra weave is very nicely done. So they also have this copper version. Then they made another one for me special and gifted it to me a number of years back. But I should show you. Here's this one. It's about 13 inches in height. It's a taller baya. And they had it specially made for me, and you can see the beautiful hammering work that's done here. It's just gorgeous. The tasma is nicely applied. The bottom is very well done, like there's no gaps here. And you can see the skin once again. The skin is very nicely made. The shiahi is very nicely made. So when you hear the resonance, ha 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 ha, my whole studio is filled with that sound right now. So they make very resonant instruments. Qasim Khan Sahib makes, and Sons, they make tablas for small children as well. So I do have a pair here for small kids, and they make this version here, a baya and a daya. So here you go. So once again, very nicely done here. The baya is quite resonant. You can hear that. For kids, it's fantastic. And the daya, this one was my student's daya. I had one for myself, a set for myself. But he dropped water on his, so I said, just give me yours and take mine. So this one here, when it was not damaged, it sounded very nice. But you can see the kopasitic work, the gajra work. It's very nice shisham wood, and it was quite resonant before the water dropped on it. But nevertheless, they make tablas for children as well. Going to their puras, I ordered some puras from Qasim Khan Sahib. This is the baya pura. This will go on to this tabla right here. So this is the replacement, but you can see the work. The work is very neatly done. The shiahi is very nicely put together. You can see the gapping is very well done, and the weave is beautifully done. And the back here is evenly cut and weaved together, so you can see that. So it's a very nice pura. And the daya, which is the treble pura, is right here. It's a 5 3/4 size. Once again, the shiahi is very nicely done, and you can see the stamp, their signature stamp. I told them, I said, you must have the stamp and you must put it here so that people know. What sometimes people do is they like to scuff it off and then they say, oh, this tabla belongs to somebody else. So my tablas all have the stamp on it unless my hands have wiped it off over years of playing. You can see that the weave is very well done. And once again, the work inside is very neatly done. It's a 5 3/4. You can actually see that they wrote 5 3/4 inside for me. So I know that this is the instrument. Qasim Khan Sahib also offers a variety of fiberboard covers for the tabla. So I'm a big fan of blue. And what I like about this is that it has a Rexon kind of a vinyl material with sponge inside on this side. And then this is blue with their logo on it and their phone number, which is 91-954-019-7401. That's their phone number. And then you can see their website, www or worldwideweb.qasimtablamaker.com. So you can see all of that on their cover. And then they've got the cover here. So I like blue very much, so they made a blue one for me. It's got the same kind of backing. So these are quite revolutionary. I've never seen them before. So you can see, very nice, hard. It's a very hard, kind of a Rexon plastic kind of a material. But they really covered the tablas very well, as you can see. It looks very nice when you cover. And they also offer a wonderful tuning hammer, which is an upgraded tuning hammer. It's a very heavy hammer. You don't have to use your hand to hit very hard. It just kind of falls, and the tuning happens on its own. So it's their design, and it's quite lovely. They have it made for them. So it's a very beautiful hammer that you get as well. So that's about all the instrument about you know, their inventory. I don't have some of their instruments. They did make a reverse siyahi tabla for me, which on which the pura was on the other side, but unfortunately it was damaged in a concert due to mishandling by somebody, you know, at the theater. So that got damaged, so I won't show that to you today. They also have another tabla which is called the double-sided Niyazi special tabla. So that has, you know, 2 different tunings on each side of the daya. So it's quite a revolutionary design that they have done as well. And they are always innovating every day. They're using the nut and bolt system on some of the instruments, and those are coming out really well. So Qasim Khan Niyazi makes wonderful pakhawajas, they make wonderful dholaks, they make naal, they also make tablas, they make congos upon request. So anything that is a leather covered instrument, they will make for you. But their specialty is tablas. Now coming to them as people, after dealing with Qasim Khan Sahab, you know, it actually renewed my faith in honesty of people when it comes to the business, the musical business side in India, because we were burned so many times. With Qasim Khan Sahab, you know, they're very, very good with everything, right down to handling your money, to making sure that you get what you paid for, and they always exceed your expectations above and beyond. A tabla will take about 2 weeks to craft because of the fact that everything is made fresh and everything is custom made. You will tell them the size and they will make that size and that pitch for you, exactly what kind of baya you want. There are a number of different finishes of bayas. You can get them in copper, nickel, or brass. And then, you know, for if you like a bigger baya, you can ask them for the Cassius Khan ghazal tabla wizard model, which is a little bit more expensive, but very nice to play if you are into that kind of thing like me. I always like obscure and unique instruments anyways. So let's show some sound on how this sounds. So I'm just going to play a little bit for you because I feel like playing. And what better way to tell you about an instrument? Ah ha ha ha. To convey, these instruments can do that for me. As I'm a vocalist, my tabla has become like a vocalist too, thanks to Qasim Khan Sahab. Resonance of the drum and just the pure sound of it is bliss. So if you would like to order a set of Qasim Khan Niyazi tablas, you can contact me, Cassius Khan, at www.cassiuskhan.com, CASSIUSKHAN.com. You can just message me from there and I can help facilitate a set for you. And please don't be mistaken on one thing. I don't take any commission. Unlike other people who are like, oh, I'll get a tabla for you, and you can go through me, and then they ask the tabla maker to give a higher price, and then they make a commission. You can ask anybody in the world. I have never made a commission, and that's not my thing. I don't do anything like that. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So I will help you facilitate a tabla from Qasim Khan Niyazi and Sons, or you can directly just phone them. For you guys overseas, 01191 954-019-7401. You can call them or just go to their website www.qasimtablamaker.com, QASIMTABLAMAKER, it's all one word.com. So you can contact them and get yourself a wonderful instrument, and there's a guarantee that your tablas will be delivered to you, a guarantee that you will not be ripped off, a guarantee that when you open your instruments and play for the first time, you will feel bliss. So that's my promise to you. And if you have any difficulty, if you're not happy with your instrument, they will take care of you very, very nicely. So no other tabla maker is doing that for you right now. They will always say, oh, you did something wrong. But the truth is that these people are so honest, so good at heart. So your money is going to the right place. Some people have said to me that, oh, the tabla is slightly more expensive. But if you look at the quality of the materials, the metal, the skins, the wood, the materials for your rings and covers, everything is of high quality. They also carry a lovely fiberglass gig bag that you can see on the website. I don't have that gig bag, but there are a number of colors for these fiberglass cases, in which it holds a tabla set or a tabla set and an extra daya. The reason why I don't have the bag is only because my bayas are quite big. So they'll probably make something for me in the future. But anyways, this is my video and I just wanted to share with you. Please check out their tablas, buy their tablas, give it a try, you will love it. Once again, I'm Cassius Khan, speaking to you live from Saraswati Bhavan in New Westminster, BC. Thank you so much, everybody. And I hope to hear from you soon. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful, happy, and musical day. Bye-bye.